There we go. Okay, the AMA starts now. Hit me with those questions in the chat. Tag me if you want to make sure that I see it. All right, what is your favorite Pokemon of all time? Great place to start, Skizzy. It's easy to guess. I don't know. Part of me is like, is it still my number one favorite? Yeah. It's Squirtle. You guessed it. It is Squirtle. It's just my guy. Like the Squirtle squad. I love turtles. It's just, I don't know. It's hard to beat. There are plenty of Pokemon that I love. Spheal, Sableye, as you guys know. Bulbasaur, honestly, is like, so good. This emote is lit, TBH. That's what I'm saying, Skizzy. Ball! Spheal is also lit. It's kind of top 5 for me. It's definitely top 5. It might be top 3, dude. I love Blastoise. Man, I don't know. There's like... Oh, Magnezone. Magnezone's one of my all-time faves. I think all these aren't very surprising to you guys, but there you go. Do you drink beer? I do. I like beer, which I feel funny saying, but it took me until junior year of college to actually realize that, like Coors Light, Natty Light, Budweiser, like there is better beer out there than just these like big, Anheuser-Busch big box names. Cause I had I tried that plenty of times, those kinds of beers, and was like, this sucks. I don't like this at all. And then it's like, oh wait, there's stouts, IPAs. I actually came to like stouts first. Just kind of that like thicker kind of chocolatey flavor, less hoppy. Eventually kind of graduated into, not graduated, but like came to appreciate IPAs and that kind of thing too. But yeah, I really like craft beer. I haven't done this in so long, but being able to go to a brewery and get a flight, just like 4 or 5, little tastes of wildly different beers and just kind of like comparing them and like processing each of them is awesome. I love doing that. But again, don't really get to very much. Frankly, I'm trying to figure out I'm pretty sure that nitrates are a potential trigger for my headaches, for my migraines, which I get every now and then. And it's in like processed meats, like sausages sometimes. And I'm actually trying to figure out right now if there are some beers that I should avoid because they can have nitrates. But I like beer. I just got to figure out if there's like some that I got to cut out, What is my favorite flavor of ice cream? Question from Raven. Remotely, he's traveling today, but wanted to still get some questions in. This is kind of tough because there's like lots of great ice cream flavors out there. It's so funny. Okay, so I haven't had this in years, and it is definitely like a rare treat, and like I don't even know like that you can get it many places, but Ben & Jerry's has a flavor called Chubby Hubby. And it's what you would think. I mean, it is not health food. Look at it. It's a sweet and salty masterpiece. It features vanilla malt ice cream with peanutty fudge covered pretzels and fudge and peanut butter swirls. It goes crazy. And they had that at the like trading post at at summer camp several years when we went with scouts, and it was like, yeah, that was like a highlight of the week. Is when I could go and get some chubby hubby. It was definitely not an everyday thing. But beyond that, half baked comes to mind. Just like cookie dough is really good in general, but like the half baked specifically is just so nuts. Ben & Jerry's is my favorite ice cream company, I guess. Yeah, Ben & Jerry's fire. Absolutely. I like how they run themselves too. They got like principles and stuff. It's cool. Ooh, great question, Itachi. Great question. Okay, now we're getting rolling here. What made you try it? Speaking of rolling, just drop a casual emote in the chat there. Yeah, we're rolling. We're rolling out here. Oh wait, this is a combo. I gotta handle this one next. Also from Raven, what topping do you put on ice cream when given the choice? Okay, so Numberdoodle knows the answer to this one. This is actually kind of a recent revelation, and I don't know what I would have said if not for this, but very recently, she was like, okay, we have vanilla ice cream, which is great, Pear, I agree with you, but you can definitely dress it up. Yeah. Did you expect this, Numberdoodle? You sold me. I don't know. It's good. Vanilla ice cream, and we have like chocolate syrup, and it was like, okay, you know, is there anything we can put on this? And she was like, all right, let me get some peanut butter, and let me get some pretzels, and like crunch up the pretzels, and like mix it all up, and it basically became Chubby Hubby. Like, I was like, dude, just picture Numberdoodle and I are at the grocery store, and I'm like, look, Ben & Jerry's Chubby Hubby. And she just turns to me, kind of side-eye, and going, we have Chubby Hubby at home. This is Chubby Hubby at home. You just crunch up pretzels, put some chocolate and peanut butter. Amazing. We got it covered. You gave me the craziest look until you realize it's normal? Well, I don't know. My brain just didn't, like, catch up immediately. I had to play catch up. Like, I was like, wait, that strikes me as ridiculous. But is it? And then I realized. So, yeah, that's a pretty recent revelation. That's yeah, very topical. Very timely question from Raven there. Going back to Itachi's very good question. What made you want to start streaming? Literally this. I watch a lot of Nuzlocks. I watch Pokemon challenges. I watch Wolfie. You know, Emerald Kaizo. The whole deal. So impressive. And just fascinating. You know, how different it is, how you have to like game the AI, you know, switching around and like planning out your encounters and just doing all this stuff, improvising when your plan doesn't work. I'm just like, I have so much built up knowledge about Pokemon over the years, and I haven't felt challenged by a Pokemon game in years, outside of playing like VGC format in Sword and Shield, but that's against real people, you know, so that's its own challenge. I really want to try a Nuzlocke, but I thought there's just such inherent entertainment value in a Nuzlocke. There's drama in just at all times. There's always that fear of, are we gonna lose a Pokemon here? There's not always, but there's always the threat. You know, if you stop paying attention, if you misclick, you might lose something here. And you know, being able to get a sense of attachment with the nicknames, and you know, just having this like adventure arc You know, of like with this run, how we almost wiped to clay, you know, until we got ducklet, and then it's like, wait, hold on, this is a game changer. You know, every time you have a death, there's like a little dip, and then there's doubt of like, okay, is this gonna go downhill? I just realized there's so much entertainment value in that I want to be able to share that experience with some kind of audience. That is why I started streaming, is that I wanted to nuzlocke Pokemon games, and I wanted to share that experience, go on that ride with people who could appreciate what was going on as well. So, and here we are tonight, you know? We're coming up toward the end of our 4th Nuzlocke. And I'm very excited for the next one, playing Black and White 2 blind. If so, I mean, you have that to look forward to. I'm not going to be able to plan like I normally do. So that's going to be really cool. That is why I started streaming. Frankly, another part of why I wanted to start streaming is that I had started to get into Banjo-Kazooie speedrunning. And I was doing that through Marsapalooza Arcade stream. And frankly, I kind of met my goal. I beat it under an hour and a half. But I figured, like, okay, I could do more with that in my own stream. And I still haven't done that. But, you know, that's definitely on my radar. I'd like to get that working at some point. There's a couple technical hurdles I have to get with that. I basically need to be able to, like, play the emulator with a real controller. And I haven't been able to get that to work. So, that might be coming up in the future at some point. But yeah, great question, Itachi. Thank you. And keep them coming, guys. Keep them coming. Skizzy asks... Sorry, I got a little eye boogie. Skizzy asks, what's your favorite fried food? Bear's a good answer there. Fried rice is pog. Let me think about this. Fried food. I don't know. It's a little weird to think about just because I do try to avoid fried food, you know? Nomer due to all the things she knows. God, this is ridiculous, but I do like mozzarella sticks a lot. Or specifically the fried chicken at Ekaben in Baltimore. That is my favorite chicken I've eaten in my entire life. But it's so much better than like any other fried chicken. So fried chicken is great, of course, but is that what you were thinking? Ooh. What if I remind you about the authentic fish and chips? That, you know, I wasn't thinking about that. I did get some fish and chips, like, not at tourist spots, but, like, actually at, like, neighborhood cafe kind of situation. Well, at least one of them was like that. In London, on a trip a few years ago, and it was pretty next level. It was pretty amazing. But I don't know. I mean, a big part of that was like the whole experience of it. Yeah. I mean, that's like number one experience eating fried food, but I wouldn't say fish and chips is normally my favorite fried food. I don't know. I think I kind of have to... I might be not thinking of something, but I actually am going to lock in mozzarella sticks. Which is kind of funny, but also, like, Mozzarella sticks bang, don't they? Like, you're never unhappy to eat a mozzarella stick. It's not a meal, but I really like eating them. Yeah, I think that's my answer. Okay, Number Doodle approves. Excellent. Too funny. All right, Raven's next question via Number Doodle. What is your favorite candy bar brand? Okay, the easy frame one answer is Reese's, and that's how it's pronounced, chat. Reese's. It's the name Reese, apostrophe S. If there was no apostrophe, then you could pronounce it Reese's. But it's Reese. The person's name is Reese. It's not Reese. I care about this a little bit. Plus, they say it. They say Reese's in commercials now. Anyway, that's always been my jam. I'm not sure if that's still my answer. Numberdoodle says Kit Kat. That's a good one, but I'm always left wanting more. Just in terms of, like, it's kind of like you blink and you miss it. You know, because it's so airy and light. Pairs of Twix guy. Twix is good, but I don't really like stuff like that with the caramel like kind of sticking in your teeth. I don't like that feeling too much. It is tasty, but how about them Twix ice cream bars? You ever had? Ooh, I don't know if I've had that. I'd be down. Pair love Kit Kats as a kid, but as an adult, they're kind of boring. I like them. Yeah, it might still be Reese's. I'm trying to think. Yeah, those do sound good, Skizzy. Yeah, I think it's probably still Reese's. I'm just trying to think. I'm probably missing something. I have really come to like dark chocolate, though. I really like dark chocolate. Oh, you know what? I really like Andes. You know, like the little like chocolate mint bars. I only ever have them like holiday time. Oh my god, speaking of holidays, I love robin eggs. Like the little like malt covered eggs. Yeah, those are some honorable mentions, but I think I'd say Reese's still. Have you? You know, I'm not sure if I've ever had a Take 5. I'm sure I would like it. Yeah, pretzels in those. It's like pretzels, nougat, caramel, chocolate, something else. Just throw everything in there, man. If you like the ice cream, you'd love it. Yeah. I think I'd be down. I can confidently say. Next up, Skizzy asking, what do you do for work? So I work in the news media industry. I am actually well, right now I'm a digital editor for kind of a, I don't want to call it a trade publication, but it's like, it's a legal publication essentially. You know, it's a site for like legal and business news. And then I worked for Metro news orgs before then. I love being able to like work on deadline, have deadline pressure, but every day is its own day, you know, like every day has different news, and no matter like how good or bad the day goes, the next day is just entirely new. Not really a lot of projects that you got to work on for like weeks or months at a time. It's just, you know, the old expression that a newspaper is a daily miracle. And not just newspapers, you know, I mean, make it digital. It's the same concept. just everything, all the teamwork that goes into putting everything together and doing the job right. So, and I discovered that I like journalism and that I was good at it in high school, because I worked on the school paper, and then I just kind of like started majoring in it at my college, partly because it was a good program there, and just kind of like it ended up fitting, you know. Yeah. So I don't know. I feel very lucky that I discovered it, because I really do like it. I mean, it can be exhausting, but it's very important work where I feel a real sense of purpose. You know, we gotta inform the people, and we gotta do it responsibly. You know, if we don't report the local news, especially, who will? You know. So that's what I do. Huh. Person's side note Bubfish is now obsessed with penguinese and sends it to me constantly. I will say, I think the excited penguinese is a really funny like caption for like when you're going live. It's pretty funny to me. That's pretty funny. Don't wanna overdo it though, I guess. Hello, Jickle. How do you do? I'm doing great. We are in the middle of our AMA. I am taking all questions, so hit me. What questions you got for me? Number Doodle with another question from Raven. He's out of town. Have you tasted any of your Nintendo Switch games? And if so, how close to a chocolatey taste does it give? Wait, what? Who's punching what? You said to hit you. Oh, that's rude. Hit me. Man, if I give her an opening, she'll take it, won't she? Look at that. Sheesh. You know, I guess in a way, you could say that I have gotten a taste of many of my Switch games. You know, some I've really downed with enthusiasm, and others, you know, just a little taste, and that's all I need. Oh, but not with my tongue, not with my mouth. Is that where you yeah, no, that couldn't be what he meant, right? Yeah, you can just throw the questions in chat, Jickle. I think we're caught up. Let's see. You got something for me, Jickle? Anybody else? What we got? Ooh. So much praise for Pear tonight, and deserved. Jickle can always count on Pear. That's a good mod. That's my mod right there. Yeah, that's why I don't pay him the big bucks. Let's get to the part where I get the big bucks. And you know, and we can go from there. So first question, have you ever had to endure the pain of having braces? See, okay, this is the whole point of an AMA, right? Like, get to stuff that like is never gonna come up normally in a stream. I mean, I guess, you know, you guys know I'm I'm open. I'm attentive to stream. So if you ask this question, like, okay, I'll answer it. But yeah, so that is pretty out of left field. Yes, I have had braces back in middle to high school. I don't even remember like how many years I had them. It wasn't like particularly bad. You know, I had them when the rest of my classmates had them. Pair had Invisalign for 9 months. I kind of do. Yeah, that's not bad. That's not nearly as bad. I mean, I still wear my retainers every night, no problem. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I didn't have that bad of an experience with it. I played clarinet and then bass clarinet in band, so I wasn't really affected by the braces with that. Brass players get affected by it a ton, especially trumpet players. So I don't know. None of it really disrupted me all that much. You know, I mean, it's just one of those many things that's like kind of a pain with growing up. But acne used to be my problem. That was the main thing. I did not have too much fun with. But you get through it. Oh, that's an interesting one, Skizzy. Have I ever smoked the Mary J? Well, I have never obtained it. I'll say that. Mary Jane Watson? Watson? Oh God! Where? Oh God! Manectric? Is that you? Oh man, you guys trying to send me to jail? Although it's in a pretty good spot in my state. Decriminalized under possession under 10 grams, decriminalized. You can get, you know, medical marijuana license. What's this reefer mean? I mean, I don't really know what's behind the nickname, but it just means a blunt. Just one of the many words for the funny green plant. Yeah, the Watson PTSD. I'm gonna have to get me some now to treat that, to help my poor mental. Getting a little spicy. All right, we thinking of any other questions? Anything else? I haven't really like paid attention to the time, but I'll take. Oh my God! I didn't even answer yours, Pear. Is a hot dog a sandwich? Gee, I wonder how I forgot that you sent that question. I tell you what. We're going to Merriam-Webster, bitch. Okay, a sandwich. Okay. Merriam-Webster defines a sandwich as 2 or more slices of bread or a split roll having a filling in between. Or 1 slice of bread covered with food. Okay, so that's open face. 2 or more slices of bread or a split roll. So a hot dog bun is kind of a long roll, but I mean that's a split roll. Like, yeah, I think the answer is yes. But culturally and ethically, Do we have to call it a sandwich? No. But we've got so many fucking meme lords out there like you that we have to deal with this fucking question. He's popping off. Oh, okay, but would never call it one. Okay. But... okay. Seems like you're kind of straddling that fence a little bit, then. Just by definition, it is. Yeah, yeah, it's true. Yeah, Jekyll, it's a sandwich. It has meat, bread, and condiments. I mean, you don't even need all of those things for a sandwich, you know. But yeah, there's your answer. What can I say? Funny question. Oh shit, Jickle's playing Fall Guys thanks to me. Addicted because of Sunday stream? Hell yes. I am glad you're having fun with it. Definitely come through next time I stream it. I'm definitely gonna... I want to play that game every now and there, here and there. You know, like I feel like I can play it for an hour and I'm content. I'm fine. But yeah, there'll definitely be times where it's just like I'm just chilling on the weekend. Actually, frankly, this weekend might be one of those times. Yeah, maybe like, well, we'll see. We'll see. Actually, I have to figure out for sure if I'm. I think I'm streaming with Charm City Champ, MAP on Sunday, so maybe I'll just go straight into that, get a little raid. But yeah, whenever I do stream Fall Guys again, definitely come through. Definitely like having a squad. Oh yeah, I had missed that at first. Skizzy had to spice it up a bit. Spicy! Speaking of Charm City Champ. Got any siblings? I have just the one. I've got a younger sister. 2 years younger. Yeah. And she's super cool. She works in the music industry. She like gosh, what would you even call it? She's basically like a PR manager for I mean, it's for a company where they take on musicians and bands as clients, and then they like, you know, line up side gigs while they're in town, you know, do promotion, line up media coverage, that sort of thing. I just think it's so cool. Like, she's just like, she just brings up like well-known musicians and just like, oh yeah, they were in the office the other day. It's just like, what the... She like almost physically ran into Jimmy Page coming out of the elevator one day and told us this story, like told me and my parents this story, and we're like, excuse me? She's worked with Adam Lambert. I think Sheryl Crow is like the biggest name probably. Her, I think, isn't that the... Anyway. Tapera has no idea who that is. Well, anyway. I'm never gonna judge people for not knowing, like, musicians, because there's just so many. I am so behind on, like, I know who Dua Lipa is. You know what I mean? Like, ooh, Pear saw Adam Lambert with Queen. He was amazing. He really is. He really is. He didn't even win American Idol, and he's probably one of the best people to ever be on that show. Skizzy's got a sibling, older brother. Nice. No, my sister's not a rapper. I don't even think she's like that into rap, but Man, I should ask her that, like, what music she listens to these days. Cause, um, that's the cool thing though, is that she was like really really into Adam Lambert in like high school, and then fast forward working with him for a little while there. Pretty sick. Oh, and Pear also asked if you could be ported into any game, what would it be? Oh, you guys probably expect me to say like Banjo-Kazooie. I mean, that might be kind of nice though. Like, it's such a pleasant place for the most part. Although I don't know. I don't know about the extended lore of, you know, like, what's the deal with Rusty Bucket Bay? That's kind of awful. Like, is a lot of the Banjo world like that? Nah, I think. Wow, that's a really good question. I mean, I think being ported into any Pokemon world would, like, that's just a really easy answer because there's like so little like strife. You know, there's like such little negativity or even references to negative things in the Pokemon world, and Pokemon are sick. Pokemon are so cool. I can meet Squirtle. Like, I could have a Squirtle. What the? So that's a very easy answer, but I want to try and think beyond that. I mean, a lot of my favorite game series, or game series that I like, I'm good. I don't need to go into DK's world. You know, it's the jungle. That's fine. Fire Emblem, nah. I don't really like a medieval setting doesn't really appeal to me, you know, for like permanently. Definitely not Advance Wars. I don't know. Mario seems weird. Like, Mushroom Kingdom is a nice place to visit, but to be there all the time, I don't know. Definitely not Metroid. Holy crap! I don't think I want to be in the Zelda world. Like, there is struggle, you know, among the people in there. And again, you know, it's medieval. There's no quality of life. Man, I'm trying to think. Oh, definitely Hollow Knight. Yeah, get me in Hollow Knight. Not. Yeah, that would not be too much fun. I'm trying to think of like series that are in Smash. Like, no thanks on Pikmin. That shit's scary. If you're actually like tiny like that. Splatoon is kind of like a maybe. Yeah, I mean, Pokemon is by far the easiest answer. I'm not really that interested in the Kirby world. Maybe Yoshi, but it's a little too cutesy to be in constantly. It's like you'd be like living in the set of the Teletubbies. Like, okay, so if you absolutely had to be ported to a Pokemon world, what region would you choose? Oh. Imagine Overcooked, Noverdoodle. That is funny. Grand Theft Auto, yeah, no thanks. Guys, I'm in the Baltimore area. I got enough of that. Ha ha ha. But no, it's still like not far enough from reality, you know. I don't know. I want to say Hoenn just because it's my favorite region. But I don't know. Might be a little tough to like get around in Hoenn. I think Hoenn I would want to visit more. It's like a fun adventure, you know, place to go on an excursion. visit the volcano, but I don't want to live near the volcano, I don't know. Kalos is probably pretty nice to live in, but I don't want to give that as my answer because I don't remember Kalos. It would be hard not to say Alola, right? Yeah, Alola's the answer. That would be cool. I'd be down to live there. Go to Kanto so I could flirt with Misty every day. Ha! That's what you think. Good luck. Nah, she ain't gonna take that. Get out of my face. Yeah, Pear, not trying to go into the CSGO world. Just go to Afghanistan. Like, Pear would do Johto, of course. Know the region the best, and I mean it's a pleasant locale. Yeah, I'm having trouble thinking of like. I'm good on going to the Sonic world. You know what Mardu would choose? What, Sinnoh? So he can go try and woo Cynthia? Yeah, I have a chance to meet Cynthia. That's right. Yeah. I can't really think beyond that. Pokemon would be the obvious answer. I'd be down to be in the Banjo-Kazooie world, I guess. Huh. Yeah, that is a tough question. Skyrim? Oh man. I haven't even played that shit, but nah, I would be so dead. You kidding me? Oh my god, wait, also put me in a fucking Lego game. Put me on Lego Island, bro. If you're a Lego person, you just can't die. You just disassemble and get reassembled. That's fine. Lego Star Wars is Pog. Not even necessarily Star Wars, but yeah. Lego that could be fun. Nah, I wouldn't want to be in the Kingdom Hearts world. That would end up just being obnoxious. Yeah, I can't really think of anything else. Pear trying to go on a date with Skyla. She cute. It's true. It's true. Put me in Fall Guys. Put me in the arena. I don't take fall damage, right? Yeah, Pear. I think Animal Crossing or Pokemon. It's hard. It's hard to go against something like that. Very happy worlds. Okay. Well, I think that'll do it for the AMA. That was probably about an hour. So thank you guys for all the questions. As I say, I'm pretty open. You guys, that you can ask me questions, but I think I'm gonna kind of officially cut it there. So I'll put it together a highlight for that and drop it in the Discord and put it out on Twitter. And yeah, thank you guys for your questions. That was a fun discussion. We got some thought-provoking questions there. Some good questions for sure. And thank you everybody for following. We did this because we got to 200 followers, which really feels like a big deal. And couldn't be here without you guys. So I really do appreciate every single one of those followers, everybody who's with us now. So more fun times to come. And maybe we'll do another AMA at 400. I don't know.